Hey everybody, it is Friday afternoon, but it's probably a couple days later if you are watching this. I'm doing another unboxing video. Actually, I got another box of goodies all the way from Alaska. Alison, aka Big Drift Thrift, sent me another box of goodies, and I'm gonna go ahead and unbox them. But this time we did like a 20-pound box. I think it's supposed to be mostly t-shirts probably. I'm not entirely sure, obviously. It's a mystery box. But it's such a big box of stuff, I figured it would take too long to go through it during the Sunday live haul. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to record an unboxing video. That's what we're doing right now. And some of the highlights of it I'll actually be showing live during the Sunday live haul when I do that. And then after the Sunday live haul is up, I'm actually going to upload this. So if you're watching this now, you probably have already seen the Sunday live haul show. But anyway, we're going to go through these and see what kind of tasty treats Alison has sent us all the way from Alaska. All right, so once again, we did this through Mercari because I think they have like some really sweet deal with shipping costs. And so it was like only 20 bucks for a 20-pound box of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and bust this baby open. Hold on a second. Do it over here on the floor. We'll see what we got. I'm pretty excited. This box is like totally jam-packed. I'm really hoping to find some cool vintage t-shirts in here. That's my hope anyway. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows what she sent us? It could be anything. Anyway, ooh. I see something on top. The thing on top isn't even a t-shirt. It's a jacket, guys, and I'm excited to see what it is. The colors are intriguing me. Anyway, I got a sweet, Alison remembered this time to send her business card, so I'm pretty stoked about that. It's very nice. I like it. I like it. Follow me on Instagram. You totally should, and I will make sure to put all of Alison's deets in the description below. So while you're watching this right now, just go ahead and look, and you can go check out her Instagram. I like following her Instagram. She always finds really cool stuff, which is why she's sending me stuff. But I like to think that I'm helping her with her death piles, or also she calls them her after death piles. Anyway, let's see what this top piece is. I'm pretty excited. We got a sweet jacket. Look at this. Look at this. This is Alpha Sportswear. It doesn't say here made in the US, but I can pretty much guarantee you I bet this is made in the US. That's a sweet, this looks very 80s. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that that is actually 80s. Love the red, white, and blue. It's actually kind of cool that it doesn't have anything on it. It's just like a really nice vintage kind of windbreaker that's lined. So sweet. That is an awesome jacket. Love it. All right, man, this thing is packed. It is packed. All right. This t-shirt, I don't know what this guy's all about. Fallout, isn't Fallout like a video game? It's kind of an interesting little t-shirt. This is not vintage, but I like this guy's style. I like his cool hair, and I guess I'm assuming it's Fallout the game. I don't know. We'll see. All right, next we have, I'm going to try to go through this kind of quickly because I'm guessing most people don't want to sit around for an hour of me pulling things out of the box, but who knows. All right, so this is a Hanes t-shirt. This is made in the US. This is definitely going to be 90s. So I'll go ahead and show you this tag. So I'm hoping that with these videos, you will be able to start to recognize some of these tags and what it means as far as dates, like the rest of the ones I've done. So this is U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services, a whole bunch of words I can't pronounce, National Wildlife Refuges. Now look, guys, like I say with a single stitch, all single stitch are vintage, not all vintage is single stitch. This is actually double stitch along the hem, as you can see. But this is definitely a 90s t-shirt, so there you go. Pretty cool. I like it. I like wildlife stuff and stuff like this. I think that these actually sell pretty well. All right, next up we have a very angry looking Mickey Mouse. Now, here's the thing. This particular t-shirt is not vintage, and you can see by the tag how it's printed directly onto the fabric. That means it's not a vintage t-shirt. However, this is very retro. This is what you would use keyword for this is ringer. This is a ringer tee. See how it has like the different color around the collar and on the sleeve, and that's a very popular style. And you can see it's like kind of like, I would call this factory distressed. Where the image is distressed, but that's clearly how it was printed. So this is a very retro looking t-shirt, and Disney stuff is pretty popular, so I think this should actually sell okay. All right, next up, let's see, this is a NASCAR Winston Cup Series t-shirt. Definitely vintage. I'm gonna guess this is probably, well, close to 90s. This might be 2000. Let's see what it says down here. Does it say on the copyright? No, but it says NASCAR 2000, so not quite vintage, but almost. And this says assembled in Mexico of US parts, so I've talked about this before. When it says that it was made particularly in Mexico of US parts, it's usually either late 90s or early 2000s. That's when they kind of did that a lot. This is a nicely well-worn t-shirt. Actually, this could probably sell for like 20 bucks. With some nice wear to it. NASCAR stuff does all right. All right, so this t-shirt, I actually buy these quite a bit. And you'll see some of these prices are all over the place. This brand is called The Mountain. Now this is not going to be vintage, but what it's going to be is probably like early to mid 2000s. This particular one dyed and printed in the US, but it's actually made in Mexico. So it's probably gonna be early 2000s. Sometimes they'll actually say on it what year it is. Yeah, so this one's 2006. And so I think this one's super cool. This is like a Frankenstein's monster one. I think it's rad. They do a lot of animal ones. And a lot of times the material itself is tie-dyed, and a lot of them go for super cheap, but I've actually been able to sell some of them for a decent price, particularly depending on what's on the shirt. I think this one, the Frankenstein monster, I mean, that should actually do pretty well like around Halloween time, but I could sell this one for like 25 bucks, which is decent for a t-shirt. All right, ooh, this one, I like the look of this. All right, so this is a Hanes made in the US, so this again is a 90s, this particular Hanes, the way this one looks. So I sell these kinds of shirts all the time. People love their sea life t-shirts with dolphins. I can't even tell you how many like t-shirts I've sold with dolphins on them. So this one is also a double stitch. It's a little worn. It says wild wear on it, but I'm telling you, man, these t-shirts, anytime they have whales or dolphins on them, I can sell them. 25 bucks anytime. All right, next up, we've got, what is this guy? This is like a Carlos Bryan's Puerto Vallarta. So this one, Carlos Charles, this is a clothing line of some sort. You get like a little monkey on it. I don't know if this is like some sort of place, if this is an actual place or what. I'll have to check it out. I don't believe it's vintage, made in Mexico. It's probably like mid 2000s. I've never seen this before, so interesting little monkey dude. All right, what is this one? This is George Bush Miss Me Yet t-shirt. That's kind of funny. That makes me giggle. Not vintage though, for sure. All right, next up, ooh, Screen Stars. We got ourselves a 90s Screen Stars t-shirt. I've shown you guys the difference between like the 80s ones and the 90s one. This particular one is 90s. And so this one, so who shit in your cornflakes this morning? That's a ridiculous. This is what we would call a cat tee, guys. This is like an old school cat t-shirt. This one actually is single stitch. I'll show you. Right there. You can see like the single stitch on the hemline there. Anyway, let's see if this one actually has, oh, 1989. So this is actually on the cusp of 80s and 90s. It's a 1989 shirt. Hilarious. Ooh, I think that there might be something in here for, hey, Victoria.
Yes.
I see something that might be for you. I don't know where she keeps getting these.
Ooh, another granny nightgown.
What is it?
It's Liz of Salzburg. I can tell by looking. Lands of Salzburg, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Flannel granny nightgowns again.
This one's not
30
Christmas.
to 40 bucks. Not Christmas. 30 to 40 bucks used. They're cute. I like them. Thanks.
I guess it makes sense that you'd find a lot of these in Alaska.
Yeah, it's probably really cold, and I'm thinking, you know, not a lot of snuggling going on, I guess. I don't know. But
well, when it's winter time, now I'll wear the Christmas one, and you wear this one, and we'll...
No. No. Thanks.
All right, here is a sweet, ooh, vintage sweatshirt. This one is the Jerseys Super Sweats, made in the USA. See that Jerseys? This one is 90s, I would say. And it says Air Adventures, Alaskan Air Charters, Kenai, Alaska. This is a super cool one. I love this. I would have been super stoked to find this in the thrift store. I should definitely be able to sell this for like 30 bucks. That's pretty cool. I love it. It's got a great color. It looks like it's in really good condition. I don't even know that this was worn very much, if at all. So it's in great shape. I love it. I like finding that kind of stuff. Oh, here we go. This is not vintage, but I think we've talked about this before. This is Diamond Supply Company, and see, you can see it's printed right here on the back of the collar of it. But these, you know, I would say this is kind of like mid-level streetwear brand. I've done pretty well selling it. It doesn't sell for a super high amount, but this could definitely sell for like 20-25 bucks. All right, next we got another sweatshirt. Oh, it's making me hot just holding this because it's hot here. All right, this is, what is this? Looks like it's probably 90s. This is, if you can't hunt with the big dogs, stay on the porch. This is like one of those kind of goofy, you know, 90s cartoon comic type of sweatshirts, but totally would be able to sell it to some sort of hunter. But you can see, I don't recognize this tag, but I mean, this is definitely going to be like 90s, maybe late 80s, possibly. But yeah, I could definitely sell this for like 25 bucks. So these aren't like, it's like not bringing in like huge money, but like for me, I just have fun listing t-shirts and sweatshirts like this. And so some people may not want to like waste time on something that's only going to sell for that much, but whatever, if you enjoy listing it and stuff, they make me laugh. Here's another, ooh, we got two of them. Okay, you know what? This one was definitely a new with tags, like the tag isn't on it anymore, but I saw that it had this little thing on it, and I did think it looked like it probably hadn't even been worn before. But there's another one just like it that actually does still have the tag on it. This is T-Shirt International from Hurricane, West Virginia. So yeah, this is another, I'll have to look that up and see if I can get an actual date out of it. But it's the same t-shirt, but there's two of them. Let's see, this one's an extra large. What is this one? This one's a large, so that's kind of cool. I'll actually do those as two separate listings. I don't really like doing, I don't like doing like variations within one listing. So if I have something like this where I have two of the same thing in different sizes, I'll actually just do it as two separate listings, but it's like super fast to do because I can pretty much use the same pictures since they're brand new, and just do different pictures of the tags and different, obviously different measurements. All right, here is a jersey of sorts. This is, let's see, made in the USA. This is Ringor, R-I-N-G-O-R. I don't think I've seen this brand before, but it's made in the US. What is it? It says CA. So this is probably like some local school or something like that. It's just a basic mesh baseball jersey. It's kind of cool. What does it say? As Ringor. I've never heard of that brand, but you know, it's not going to go for like a huge amount, but you could probably get 20 bucks out of this. All right, what do we got next? Oh, another Diamond Supply Company. Here you go. See? Not too shabby, not too shabby. And next, ooh, I see something real good coming up, guys. But first, let's see, what is this? This is, oh, it's a Boston Celtics Larry Bird t-shirt. So obviously Larry Bird has not played in a while. This one's not vintage, so once again you can see that the label is actually printed on the material, so that's never going to be a vintage one. But this is Hardwood Classics by Majestic, so they do like kind of throwbacks and stuff like that. So this is kind of a cool like throwback type t-shirt. Larry Bird, obviously he's like retired now. Okay, next up we got Hard Rock Nashville. So we got a cool Hard Rock t-shirt, Nashville. This one, again, printed on the back, so not vintage. But some people are, collect this kind of stuff, especially, they're going to want like specific cities and stuff like that. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it looks real cool, guys. Check it out. Wow, this is like some sort of like cowhide Western vest that's got like the faux Sherpa shearling lining. Wow, it's got quite the good leathery smell to it. I don't think it doesn't have any tags, so I'm not entirely sure that this was commercially made, because I can't really tell if there ever was a tag. It's hard to tell, but it's in really nice condition. And to be honest, it's like it doesn't have a tag, but just the style, you can totally list this just based on the style alone, and I think do just fine. What are these buttons? They're just like snaps. Yeah, so it's in really nice condition. It's like super, like kind of soft, and I think I can totally sell this just on the style alone. I'd have to do a little more research, but I feel like, I could still get like 40, 50, 60 bucks for this, honestly, because it's in really nice shape. All right, Vicky, yes? I need you to come back. There's one more thing, and you're...
I was told I was not required for this video.
Yeah, actually, she begged me to be in this video, and I said, no, this is my video. No, actually, I just thought she might want to get some work done because we just finished doing a video. But the last item, guys, it is some sort of blanket, so I'm going to let Vicky be the one to unveil it.
Oh, this is either Beater Lac or San Marcos.
Let me scooch out of the way so you can bust it out.
Tell you that before I even look at it. It's Beater Lac.
Ooh.
And, oh, it's one I've never seen before, actually. It's a deer. How appropriate for Alaska.
Or a buck or something.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a buck and a deer, guys? I don't know.
There is no difference. A doe is a female.
No, but there's
deer
like, or elk. I'm thinking elk.
But yeah, super cool.
Let's see the other side.
Oh, they're kind of reversible somewhat, but that one's definitely that was the front side, and then you've got the brown on the back.
Very, very cool.
So yeah, this is really cool. Thanks, Allison. Are we just like clearing out your death pile for you? Is that what this is? I definitely appreciate you sourcing for us. Don't get me wrong, but
no, she has like tons and tons of stuff, so I think she's willing. Like cool. As long as I'm paying the shipping, she's like, take it off my hands.
Thank you.
Very, very cool.
I like it. I will definitely list it for sure.
All right, we busted through that super quick, so thanks, guys, and I appreciate it. Make sure that you're joining the Boss Facebook group if you're not in it already. The link is down below, and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and hit the little notification bell next to the subscription button so you can make sure that you're getting all the notifications when I put new stuff out. And I will see you later. Boss up.